Hello and welcome to the walkthrough of the Cat Collage Club Collage Sheet Collection for May. My name is Micah and I'm the designer of Cat Collage Club, and I'm gonna talk you through all of the little elements that are included in these collage sheets and maybe tell you a little bit more about where the inspirations were coming from or what I think you could use them for, all that good stuff. So let's get right into it. On this first page, we have lots of fashionable felines. I hadn't done a lot of these in a while, so I thought I'd include them because I know a lot of people love using these because they're just so easy. You pop them on a page and you immediately have something cute going on. Whether you're doing a girls' day out or you're feeling particularly fashionable that day, all that kind of cute stuff. I've also included these two designs that are a little bit more sporty maybe, or with their backpacks, they just look like they're going on a trip. If you're going on a trip, maybe you have school children and you want to journal about them heading off to school with their little backpacks. I guess that could be really cute. Yeah, so lots of colorful fashions there and floral fashions. I know that these look a little bit more like summer and spring, and our friends in Australia and New Zealand are heading into fall. I hope that you still find uses for these, and in the collage sheet library we also have some fashionable felines from last fall, so you can refer back to those too and leave those for your next spring. So I hope that everyone gets something out of these, of course. And then I did some hand lettering down here with feeling pretty and loving me. If you want to make a page dedicated to your favorite outfit right now that makes you feel just great, that could be really cute and fun. And then here we have some more cats and cute outfits. These are done with ink and watercolor. I also hadn't done any watercolor for you guys in a while, so I did that. Really cute. This one is holding some flowers there in the background. I think that's always nice if somebody gives you flowers or you're just thinking about someone that you would like to give flowers to. That could be really cute on a page. And then we have some May titles and some boxes with the same pattern that I drew, which is always nice. You could also write May in there or other things. And then I made some color corresponding flowers that you could sprinkle throughout the page. And those elements really go nicely together, I think. You can make like a title page for May with these if you wanted to. So that's fun. And then here we have what I call comforting cats. So there's lots of just comforting sayings or things that make journaling or your journal a comfortable space to express your emotions and to process the more difficult sides of life, you know. And lots of these actually come from a conversation that I had with people on Instagram about what they like about their journal or how they see their journal. And there were lots of comments about that they feel free to be themselves in their journals and that it's a judge-free zone. And so I created these cats with those sayings because I thought that was so true, and that is something that makes a journal such a special place. And then here on the pencil, it's saying changing the narrative. I think that is something that can happen in a journal. You can, rewrite your stories and things that you believed and can make that turn that into a more supportive narrative for yourself, certainly. But you could also use that for any social injustices if you're journaling about that. I think that's really important. Feeling all the feels, if you want to do like an emotional dump, almost like a brain dump, just with emotions, or if you need reassurance, here this one is saying it's gonna be okay. Just really love how these turned out and love that I did them in watercolor. I think that adds a sort of softness to the designs that's really nice. And then here, as a sort of space filler, I made this shooting star. I was inspired by having drawn this little shooting star on this journal here, and so I thought, well, I can make that into this bigger element too. And then down here we just have like an open journal as a journaling spot with a cat sort of peeking out behind it. I think that's really cute. So yeah, this is the comforting cats. And then I made this sheet of journaling spots. I actually came up with this in one of my journals that I recently did. I made a whole video about this, by the way. This is me trying out a Traveler's Notebook standard size, and I just took some copy paper and played around with it. And I just drew this cat and journaled in it, and I thought that was so fun that I wanted to share her with you and make a bunch of these in different sizes depending on the size of your journal and how much you have to say. And I actually made her in 3 different colorways. So we have this with the green dress, and then an yellow-orange dress, and pink, so that depending on what you have going on in your journal, you can pick a color or pick your favorite color, or print out all of the colors and just have them on hand. These I printed out on like a cream color paper because I wanted to see what that looked like, and I really like it. It just looks so vintage. Yeah, I want to try out more things to print the printables on and share that with you in case you're interested in just trying some different things out. So yeah, I think that looks really cute. And these sheets were A4, and so I cut them down. That's why that looks so weird up there. But yeah, so these ladies are available in 3 colors, and I think they're so fun as journaling spots. And then I hadn't done any days of the week in a while, so I made these. I personally really love the colors of these. The color palette is really pleasing. I hope you think so too. It corresponds well with all the elements I think that I created, so that should be a lot of fun to combine those. And it somehow has a sort of vibrant vintage feel to it, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Yeah, so these are just enough for a month there, and then I made bigger ones down here, abbreviated. And because I had some space left, I also included these sayings like yay, cute, male, sweet, adorbs. Yeah, so really fun and useful. And then I also included a sheet of miscellaneous illustrations that are not cat related from some of my journals. These girls I drew actually on that same spread in this journal, and so I scanned them in for you. And then one version is black and white if you just want to use them in black and white as they were in my original journal, or you can color this with whatever colors are pleasing to you or color palette that you have going on in your journal. But I also made a colored version, so if you want to just use that, you may. This was an illustration that I did in my journal, as is, I mean, all of these I think, except these. I think these were just doodles in Procreate, but other than that, they are all from my various journals. This was from an entry where I was swatching some of my watercolors that I brought back from Germany, and I was sort of identifying the colors. So that was a fun Sunday there. And this house I had in 2 different colors, but then I also included in black and white. For one, because I still had some space left, and I like to fill up the space so you get more out of your sheet of paper. But then you can use it in black and white, or again, create sort of a colorway that fits your journaling. And then this mouse I actually drew in a Journal With Me video, and thanks so much. Lots of people really liked the mouse and thought it was so cute, so I included that here. So yeah, it's always fun to include various bits and pieces that are not cat related. Yeah, so give me feedback, let me know. So far, I've always heard that people really enjoy these other things that are not cat related, but yeah, just let me know what you think, or if you want more of that, we could certainly also include them more often, or do 2 sheets every month that are non-cat related. Yeah, just let me know if you have thoughts. Other than that, thank you so much for stopping by and checking in. I really enjoy making these collage sheets for you, and I'm so appreciative of all your support, whether you're a member or you're tuning in on YouTube and leaving supportive comments. It's really such a joy to make this art and share it with you, and then I always feel so humbled that people include these artworks into their journals, into their memory keeping. That's just very, very special. So thank you, and I hope you're having a wonderful May, wonderful start into May, and just thanks so much for sharing this time with me. Until next time, happy journaling!